Hey y'all, we are back for another video. Now, I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about Dr. Jackie's alleged side dude. And we have been talking about Dr. Jackie and Curtis because frankly, we all have come to the conclusion that they are in some type of agreement type marriage because we don't see no love there. But y'all, we gonna get into our intro because I got some tea for y'all. And just like we originally thought, Dr. Jackie seems like she got her a side dude, and it seems like Curtis got him a side chick. But of course, y'all know he's not in the United States. He's all gallivanting somewhere else with this lie storyline talking about he's working. Y'all, it's all a lie. Let's get into it.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So I'm going to introduce to you guys the audio. And in this audio, it is Dr. Eugene and Simone's husband, which I cannot remember his name. What is his name? Cecil. So they go into talking about Curtis. And I want y'all to pay attention because just because a person doesn't come out and say it, it is the way that they tiptoed around Curtis. One of the things they said is he doesn't like to discuss his life. His wife is on a reality show. So why wouldn't he like to discuss his life? When probed about what is it that Curtis does, y'all, we've been told that Curtis is working. Curtis is not working. Curtis is trying to create work. That's a big difference. The information that we were told is that he was working. Now, working and trying to drum up work are two totally different things. So you mean to tell me your husband is in another country trying to create work? He don't want to be around your evil ass that much that he done moved to a whole nother country and y'all said he was working, but he really not working. He's actually trying to create work. So if you're trying to create work, can't you try to create it where you live and then once it get off the ground, hit it and go where you need to be? So let's get into this audio, y'all, and then we're going to come back and discuss it because I don't want to give away too much, but I want to give y'all enough so when I play the audio, y'all know what to listen for. So I got the audio coming up next.
Is you feel like the majority of y'all showcase your real lives. Who do you think on the show is not showcasing their real life?
Who's not here?
Jackie and Curtis.
Well, all right, put it this way. When I think if you look back in the show and you don't see a lot of scenes in the person's home, I don't think those people are showing their authentic self. Like there's certain people I've never even stepped foot in their home.
From a camera standpoint.
Like
they don't show it.
Yeah, well,
no, you physically.
Well, I segued into a different topic. Well, I think camera-wise, there's some people you don't really see their life that much in their home. I think those people aren't being 100% authentic with everything.
Yeah,
they're showing a representation of themselves, and I'll just leave it at that.
So, as we're talking about Dr. Jackie and Curtis,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said that.
What does Curtis do in the Dominican Republic?
So what he explained to us is that he's in a group and they're looking to build
aware at that time that he was having an affair.
No.
He never revealed.
No. And Curtis and I were friends. I mean, I met Curtis. I mean, I knew Jackie before they got married. And so I met Curtis as soon as she met him. But no, we were not hanging out like that. I mean, I didn't know he had somebody on the side.
If you two would have known that he was cheating on Jackie, would you have told your wives?
Eugene, you want to answer first? Because
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a great question. Because I think I know what Eugene's gonna say.
Put it this way, me and Toya are pretty open with each other.
You pillow talk.
Beyond pillows,
we talk. We talk.
they talk.
You would have told Toya.
Some kind of way we. Yeah.
He would have told.
You
keep it real, man. Keep it real.
What I probably would have done is, real talk.
Mm-hmm.
My kind of general thing with this is, hey Toya, talk to Jackie, because just make sure she's okay, relationship wise, and I probably would have left it at that.
Okay, guys, let's get right into this video. So when Carlos asked Eugene and Cecil about, the people on the show who is possibly not, sharing their real lives, they didn't really include a name. But interestingly, Carlos said, "Are you referring to Dr. Jackie?" Again, it is one of those subjects that we don't see Curtis. What is going on with Curtis? And it feels awkward because we know she has a husband, but he's just not there. So of course Cecil and Eugene was like, no, pretty much they didn't want to say that they were talking about them. And they probably wasn't talking about Dr. Jackie. But here's the thing. Where in the hell is Curtis? Now, as they continue to talk about Dr. Jackie and Curtis, what Dr. Eugene and Cecil stated was that he didn't have a job in the Dominican Republic. What they said is he is building a resort in the Dominican Republic. So, and when I say he's building a resort, it seems like none of this construction has taken place, but this is something that he's looking to do because he has a development group with other people. So it looks like it's something that he's what word should I use? Aspiring, if you want to say, because this is something that has not occurred. When asked about the woman that Curtis was seen in the airport with, and then he probed, the husbands about, did they know about Curtis messing around with this woman? They pretty much said that they didn't. But what they did say about Curtis is that Curtis is pretty private and doesn't really like to be on camera, doesn't really want to show his business or his life and things like that, which seems a little bit odd considering his wife is the exact opposite, considering that she is on this show. So it leads to one thing. What in the hell is Curtis hiding now that he doesn't want to be on camera? Because I remember originally we would see him on camera, but now we just don't see him on camera at all. So Carlos was really asking the hard questions because he pretty much said, what is going on? We don't see Curtis at all with Dr. Jackie. Then toward the end of the conversation, he went on to say, after we saw Curtis with this lady in the airport, it seems like we just don't see Curtis at all. But if you guys paid attention to the interview, the men were not stern or firm at all when they mentioned Curtis's job and what he did. Again, people are speculating and they're saying that Curtis actually has a side chick, a woman, or something, whatever you want to call it, out there wherever he is. It is also being alleged that Dr. Jackie was messing around with some guy that she goes to church with. But again, I want you guys to pay close attention to the behavior of the husbands when asked about Curtis. And then Cecil said, well, I don't know. I've never been there. I'm just going on what he's telling me. Clear indication right there that This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. So I'm not saying that Curtis isn't in the Dominican Republic, but what I'm saying is I believe him and Jackie has some type of arrangement. And I don't believe that they are in a happy marriage. I believe that they've been married so long that they're going to remain together. And it's interesting that Carlos is on to something just like the viewers, because as a viewer, and listen to what you guys say, you've kind of said the same thing, that Curtis has to be cheating on her. And interestingly, it seems like Carlos has those same questions. So I want to know what y'all think and what y'all thought about this interview. I did not upload the entire interview. Obviously, I'm just talking about this specific situation with regards to Dr. Jackie and Curtis and whatever side chick he has on the side. But I want to know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, let me know what y'all think in the comments.